Good evening, Action Figure Plus fans. This is the General coming back at you once again with another cool video of recarding. Well, kind of. Who's next? Yes, that's right. Who's next for the Star Wars recards? I did some G.I. Joe Who's Next video for the recarding efforts there. But let's not forget, we have some Star Wars as well. And we just so happen to have a pile of original guys in this Vader case. But we also have another Vader case over here as well. And I'd say this one's probably in a bit better shape than this one. But needless to say, this one is absolutely full of Star Wars figures. This one is absolutely empty, so we need to fill this one up filled with more Star Wars figures to go and recard and complete. So, yeah, here we are. Let's check out and see who's in case number one. And here we have one half of the case opened. Let's see who's next, starting with the mighty Chewbacca. So yes, we need a crossbow for him. We have the mighty Ben Kenobi with repro gear, which does the trick fine. Excellent, Ben Kenobi. And we have another Obi-Wan Ben Kenobi with some of the classic mold. So yeah, he might get something special done with him. I got some ideas going on for that. Then we have X-Wing Luke. And so we don't have him recarded yet, so actually that one's kind of in a shitty state. But that one's pretty, that one's not too bad. Not too bad paint. I've seen a lot worse. We got some X-Wing Luke going on. And so yeah, we got a few of him to do. Holy lifting. Looks like this is going to be a shorter video than I thought, because we got some repeats. But that's okay. We need lots more X-Wing Lukes. And look at that. Boom, blaster. Need some blasters for these other Lukes. And again, folks, I just use the repro a lot of the time. Again, I'm not, I don't rag on anybody who chooses to use it or anything like that. I, use the repro weapons a lot of the time. Sometimes you get lucky and you can use the original ones, but, them original Star Wars weapons are pretty expensive, after you add them up. Oh, this guy, I think I think this guy is in the middle of becoming custom. But here we go, a Death Star droid. Let's see, we got Stormtrooper down in here. If I can fish him out. Holy lifting. There we go. Stormtrooper. Do another one. I think we've done one Stormtrooper so far. At least the regular Stormtrooper. We've done a couple of Snow Troopers. Snow Stormtroopers. Endor Trooper. Endor Rebel Trooper. Ponda Boba. I think we've done one of him already. Can do another. Bosk, the mighty bounty hunter Bosk. Haven't done him yet. He'd be a debut to the fold. Same with Power Droid. My mistake, not Death Star Droid, although I'm sure there was plenty of these on the Death Star, I would imagine, in some form. And the Power Droid. And again, folks, just watch out when you're collecting them, of course. Watch out to, make sure that little part there, that one's usually notoriously always missing there. A little black sensor or something. But otherwise pretty good. He still walks and does all that. We got AT driver. Not too bad. We got the human cyborg crossover Lobot. He upped Lando on Cloud City quite a bit. So stay tuned, folks, for 1 second. We're going to flip this around. And here we are, folks, with the top part. And we got, and again, I really wanted to do this just because, we had so many Darth Vaders. And I just simply couldn't resist, Darth Vader case and, a pile of Darth Vaders to do. And we've done a few Darth Vaders, recarded a bunch of them. And they're great, awesome, loving them. Love how Darth Vader looks when he's recarded and everything. But here we go. Let's start with the bottom this time. Let's go with R5-D4. Short-lived character, but hey, we go. R5-D4. Not too bad. We got Lando Calrissian. And again, just a little special note about this cape again. Went to the Cape Master. I've mentioned this in a couple other videos. So you give it more of a sort of a movie likeness cape. At least that's what it appeared, like a kind of blue cape with an orange on the inside. Again, awesome folks on eBay. Check them out because they can give you more movie accurate capes than what was originally. This, however, is just a regular repro caped Lando toy style. One's more geared towards movie style, and the other one's toy style. Then we have Imperial Commander. And again, you could definitely easily army build these guys. There was tons of them on those Star Destroyers. We have Lando Skiff Guard. Skiff Disguise. And we have one of him done. Yeah, the Rebel Soldier, I believe. Hoth Soldier. Hoth Commander. Hoth Soldier. That's one Hoth Soldier. I believe this is maybe the Hoth Commander. There we go. Both of which would be debuts to the fold. We got one of Jabba's skiff guys here. And name's eluding me at the moment, but yeah, here he is. One of the skiff guys. Go and take on them rebels escaping. The TIE Pilot. The TIE Pilot. And again, those TIE fighters need pilots, don't they? We have Death Squad Trooper, Officer, Henchman. Here we go. And right into these Vaders, and again, one of my most favorite characters of the original toys, I must admit. Again, as a kid, we had few and far between Vaders at times, it seemed. But here's one again, another one pulled off from the Cape Master, and again, this one does a Darth Vader. I'll show it in a second here. Darth Vader with a more movie-like cape, in my opinion. And again, doesn't have that frilly collar at the top like the original capes do, and it gives it more kind of like a movie likeness look. But it also, gives you that sort of inner skirt. And again, thanks to the Cape Master, they did an excellent job. That's Vader number 1 up here. Vader number 2, just another Vader with repro cape. And again, no harm, no foul. These old vinyl capes were probably one of the first things to get trashed on old Vaders. Some of these need their lightsabers and things. Repros. There's lots of repros out there, both telescoping and standard, which pull off the look just fine. Excuse me. And here we are. There's that Vader. And again, just some little light touch-ups if needed. I really just, sometimes I go in and just enhance that white a little bit, and just a little bit of the whites and the reds. I have a Vader, we did a Vader that actually had, that I've done, and I did a little bit more custom work for, and that I, sort of just dolled up those buttons and gave it a little bit more, sort of that movie likeness. Same deal. Oh yeah, and then each of these Vaders that I've shown so far need a lightsaber of some kind. Same with this one, repro cape, but hey, we need a lightsaber and he's good to go. And the Vaders overall are in pretty good shape. Like the joints are tight, they're not super loose. I feel I scored some good ones for sure. At least in terms of, like this, pretty darn tight. He hasn't been doing tons of backflips and things, and the helmet's in really good shape. And I've seen a lot of Vaders where this whole helmet area is all just looked like they just, fed it to their dog, and, the dog had the way with the head of this thing. But no, this is actually quite good. Quite good. And I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And there we go. One more Vader, and same deal. Helmet's really nice. No big scratches or anything in the boots, or doesn't look like he went and ran around in a pile of rocks or something. That's actually a really good one. The buttons are in really good shape. And so yeah, I'd say paint on those. Vader's one of our favorite guys. Well, there you have it, folks. A Star Wars case full, a Vader case full of figures to add to the fold. We want to do them. We want to do the whole set and everything else. Get everybody else that we don't have. Hell, it would be awesome to fill that other Vader case. Fill. So, yeah, here we are. Original Star Wars guys, gotta love them. Gotta respect where it all came from. We wouldn't have all this great Star Wars, mega universe of characters and all that if it wasn't off the backs of these timeless classics. Well, there you have it, folks. General out.